All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Hope you guys are doing well. It's September 22nd, 2017. Uh, Today is coded for Donald Trump. Don't know what that means. Don't know what the elites have plans or anything like that. But it is coded for Donald Trump today. Tomorrow it's coded for 9/23. As you guys know, the planets will align and blah 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 blah. Okay, but the world doesn't end tomorrow, nothing like that. Okay, but today is coded for Donald Trump. Tomorrow it's the planets align and things of that nature. So a lot of coding, a lot of symbolism happening within the next 48 hours. So we'll see how it all plays out. And we're watching Irma. I mean, not Irma, but Maria. And I did tell you guys on the main channel that there was some more news that I got from, I'm not gonna say the person's, I'm not gonna say people's names. When I get things from people that are, I'm just gonna say my team, okay? Because these are the people that give me information or provide information. So and I don't want to put people out there so people don't get attacked or blah, or people, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. So there is another. We did say that, I did tell you guys that my team said that there's going to be something like Rita, right? And we saw that was Maria, right? So Maria came. Jose, we prayed about Jose, and Jose is staying off the coast. It might come in a little bit on the East Coast, but it's not. There's nothing to worry about for Jose, right? We prayed about that one, but there was another one that was gonna be like Rita, and it looks like that was Maria, right? So now there's another one coming. Okay, we can't see it yet on the radars and stuff like that, but the Lord is saying there's another one coming, and it's gonna be like like Andrew. Okay, so that is what the teams are saying. So I asked and I did pray about it. So I'm hoping this weekend the Lord confirms that to me that it is coming. And there's going to be another one, another big one coming. So I don't know. We just say there was the Lord said there was going to be 9 of them. So right now we've had what? Harvey, Jose, Maria, Irma. That's 4. Then we had Trop. Then we had Lee, which didn't really do much. So there's been at least 5. So like 4 more coming. Not sure if they're going to even pan out. Then maybe the other ones are going to be like Lee. We don't know, but there is an Andrew. There's an Andrew-like hurricane still to come. So, God, I was like, and I was talking to the guy last night. And I said, and then when I heard that, I said, God, we just gone through Harvey, Irma, Maria, like, and you're saying another one is coming. And I told God, I said, God, go to timeout. I was playing with God last night, talking to God. I said, God, you need to go to timeout for that, man. Another one's coming. Lord, have mercy. People have suffered enough, But He wants to cleanse the land, man. He wants to cleanse the land, and we have to allow God to cleanse the land. Of course, we can pray about it. Of course, that doesn't do as much damage as it wants to, but and that you're all safe, and we will do that and make sure everybody's safe. But He wants to cleanse the land. It's the year of the reset, and when we reset things, He uses the water to cleanse the land of sin and corruption. There's a lot of things going on that you guys don't know about that are going on in these states and countries and stuff like that. It could be sex trafficking. It could be drugs. It could be all types of abortion and all types of. He wants to cleanse the land. Allow God to cleanse the land, okay? And so He's allowed to do that. Even though I tried to put him in timeout yesterday before for saying another one was coming, and and I just joking with God about that. Anyways, let's get started here. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are safe, and that's all that matters. And we're going through the reset here, and we're hoping that Iraq releases. They fold underneath that pressure and release their economic reforms in this reset year. Okay, so let's start off here with CoinDesk. They have breaking news of the Raiden ICO, and it says Ethereum scaling solution to launch publicly traded tokens. Okay, so some people are happy with that, and A few people aren't. So it's all good. Ethereum scaling solution is coming, and it's going to be rated ICO, and they're going to be launching public tokens, so traded tokens. So cool. All right. So and also here, Berzani says that, and this is a misleading article title. So just I want to let you guys know that, because I did tell you guys that this would be a week of confusion, and it definitely has been. It's been a week of confusion from the General Assembly, United Nations General Assembly, to all the meetings that never took place that were supposed to, why the body didn't go and leave, everything, right? The ultimatum from Barzani, everything. It's been a week of confusion, and we called it correctly. And we said that's why we're just gonna watch it play out and not tell you guys what's gonna happen. Okay, so and this is one of the reasons why we have confusion as well, is these type of headlines. Berzani, the time has come to demand the postponement of the referendum will not take my people. That is a misleading headline, because if somebody reads that headline like I just did, 99% of you guys think that Berzani is calling for a postponement of the referendums, and he's not. Okay, so that's a misleading headline. Okay, so and then when you actually read it, you'll find out that he's not calling for a postponement referendum. He's saying that to postpone the referendum now, it's over. There's no postponement of the referendums now, because your time is up. Okay, that's what he's saying. He's saying it's too late in the game to postpone the referendum with only 3 days left before the 25th. Okay, so basically, postponing referendum independence is over. They've had enough time to bring an alternative to postpone the referendum, and they haven't done that. So the people of Kurdistan have the right to go in and vote for the independence. Now, of course, we're still hoping that they actually don't vote on the independence on the 25th, that they actually celebrate international Iraq instead. But it is what it is. They could go in there and vote yes or no, regardless, and Iraq can still go international. So we'll see how this all plays out. But misleading titles are not going to help the situation on a confusing week. Okay, so he did make his last speech today about the referendums, and they're going forward with it on the 25th, regardless if the world thinks it's legit or not. And the polls will be open on Monday to participate in the voting. And he says we are at a crossroads of either slavery or independence and freedom. Yeah, and they're slaves to Baghdad, right? Because Baghdad has to pay them, and blah 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 blah, and they're not getting any of their money. And when they do get paid, they only get paid like 1/3 of what they are supposed to get, and the money is slow. The farmers don't get paid on time, and all time. Even Iraq's own government doesn't pay their own people on time as well. So, and of course, then the Kurds don't get paid, and the Kurds want a different system. They want to be paid on time, weekly. Everything wants to be flowing, but it's going to be hard to go independent and do all this. There's a lot of things they're going to have to do to be able to actually go independent. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. Peshmerga will fight against the attacks on the Kurdistan region. Yeah, they will. Hakeem had some things to say as well. He says, Kurdistan dear to us, and freedom and dignity as well being is a goal we believe in. Hakeem also said, calls for the Iraq's unity not to be compromised. Okay. And oil rises ahead of OPEC meeting. OPEC to discuss intentions of oil production cost cuts. Okay, so let's continue here. And we have breaking news here. Turkey begins National Security Council meeting to determine upcoming Turkish response to the KRG Kurdistan referendums. Okay, says proposed responses have ranged from economic sanctions to introduction of Turkish troops into the KRG to prevent referendum. Yeah, that would be bloody. That would be a bloody situation. And we already heard from Abadi that he doesn't want any violence. We've already seen violence in Kirkuk. but he doesn't want any violence in the Kurdistan region, and so he would send his Iraqi troops to prevent violence between any other country trying to come into Iraq to start violence. Okay, because it would be bloody. It would be bloody if the Peshmergas went and had a battle with the Turkish troops on that day. That would be a bloody day. It wouldn't be a celebration day. It would be a bloody day. Turkish troops are currently conducting training exercises on the Turkish-Iraqi borders and can cross into the KRG given the orders. Okay, so interesting there. So we'll see how this plays out because Turkey does not want them to even vote on the 25th. So we'll we'll see how this plays out, guys and girls. We're only 3 days away. So it could be a bloody day. It could be a celebration day. We will find out. The delegation of the referendum council will visit Baghdad Saturday. Okay, so more articles coming out about this. So hopefully there's some type of deal that, of course, Barzani just said that there's alternatives are they have expired. The time for alternatives have expired, and that they're going to vote on Monday. So I believe that's the 25th, right? Monday, right? Yeah, Monday the 25th. So that's what Barzani said today. So they would need it would need an international release for Barzani and them to celebrate on that day and not vote. Okay, so I'm looking at a lock. I'm saying, come on, a lock. You can do this, right? But you have to be willing to do this. We should have to force you to do this to save your country. You should be willing to go ahead and say the private sector done. Yes, private sector done. Abadi, are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, we're going. Let's go. So we don't see any type of voting on the 25th because Turkish troops are ready to come in and do a bloodbath in that area inside of Iraq. And all you have to do is release the rate. Okay, so we'll see what happens on Saturday when they meet in Baghdad, and we'll see how that goes and see if anything changes. For those that don't know, this is my portfolio page, and I got it straightened out for everybody here for faucets and all types of nano ledgers and everything else like that. That's the cloak coin. I told everybody that we want to the 365 crew could actually buy up all the cloak coin. There's only 5 million of them in circulation. We could buy it all up. We could hodl it, you basically hold it for higher levels, higher prices, and force the price all the way up to to $100, $200, $300 easily. Peter says, I like the way you think, John. Let's get that dinar purchasing power, then start ruling the crypto markets at the 365 crew. And yes, we will be able to do that as well if you guys want to. That's up to you guys. Because the both channels will be going full crypto on after the RV or by 1118, and it would be awesome because most of my subscribers will be millionaires, and I will personally have both channels will personally have 90% millionaires listening to my videos. That would be probably the first on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure somebody will probably do an article about that. You know what I mean? Because 90% of the people listening to Eyes Open Media and Currency 365 will be millionaires after the RV. So that would be a first on YouTube. Okay, so it'll be pretty crazy. Okay, that's what, of course, those who stay, because some people are not going to stay, and some people are going to be gone, and some people are going to actually remove themselves from the world and just go live on an island and chill and eat donuts all day. So yeah, so it would be interesting because we could be able to then hodl, buy up a bunch of coins and hodl them and let the prices go 100 times their value, and then sell into the markets. We could do that. We could do that to many coins that we believe are really good coins. So, and one of them is cloak coins, a privacy coin. So we could do that to these new coins and make them go 100 times their value because we have the funds to do it. You know what I mean? And that would make us a lot richer, and that would get us coins going 100 times their value because we're hodling. That would make us 10 times richer. That would put some of you guys in $100 millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire status if that happened. Okay, so that's in the future. Let's not talk about that until we see a release of the revaluation. Source says why a body did not travel to New York. We know about that. Oil minister, we will export crude gas to Kuwait soon. Yes, I did talk. I'm not sure if I talked about it, but I did post something about that. And looks like Miss Brown had something here about the definition of chlordecone or something like that, and because I had no clue what that was, and it's equals Kepon. Okay, I don't know. It says related to DDT. Uh, okay, and insecticide. And does that help? No, I still don't know what that means. Okay, so I'm not sure what that means. I don't know. It looks like other people don't know what it means because no one responded as well. And this was the confusion yesterday with Iraq. They kept slipping down, getting passed over, and slipping down, and then eventually taking off. Abadi did not give a speech. No, he was still in Iraq, and he's still in Iraq right now. No one did give a speech for Iraq, so it's kind of weird. Thank you for the lesson on the coins. I really learned a lot from this video. Great video. Thanks, bruh, Anthony. Incredible. No words, and that's hard for me. And I did say we warned you all this week would be filled with games, tricks, and confusion. That's why we said let it play out. Abadi wants his nation completely liberated before he speaks to the world. Okay, and I think that was conflicting with Abadi. I think Abadi was realizing that why am I going to go speak to the world and when my nation isn't completely liberated from terrorism? And I think that was conflicting with him. So he's decided to stay and not give a speech and make sure the rest of Western Anbar, basically that's all that's left, is Qaim, Rawa, Hawaji, and Western Anbar areas are completely liberated before he actually addresses the world. He wants, like Red Star says, he wants all of Iraq completely liberated before they go international. Okay, Abadi will send leaflets to the United Nations. Central Bank on tackling the Iraqi dinar, hoarding of the Iraqi dinar. Yeah, we talked about that a week ago. Try posting the whole article, but it's too long and it won't. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Somebody's calling me right now. Who's this calling me? No, I don't know what that is. Barzani throws his last speech before independence of the referendums. Yep, popular crowd liberates the villages of the Big Trench and Tel Afar, east of Shaka or Shakwat. 7 villages in west of Hawaji. Okay, an obvious slideshow, says John. Dialogue, activate Article 140 and have a nice day. Massoon and the French ambassador, confident in overcoming the problems of the referendums according to the Constitution. Okay, so let's see here. What else is there? Let's see if you guys had anything else to say on this one. Where is Abadi? Is he still in New York? I mean, still in Iraq? Oh my gosh, says Muhammad. Currency 365, you were trying to remember Tel Afar. That was 5 days liberated. Yeah, I was. I was trying to remember. Thanks, Bruce. I was trying to remember. I couldn't think. I was like, what area was that? It was Tel Afar. Yeah. Thanks, Bruce. Barzani already said that he wanted internationalism in exchange for the referendums. I read this article last night. And I said, no, I said he wanted that back a few months ago, and then he backed me up. And I was just playing around, Let's go over here. Calvin has confusion over the Iraq speech at the United Nations. That never was. Okay. And then hopefully you guys were able to watch this. Because Verdict did post this yesterday for Clem Clements, refugees, Trump refugees, United Nations, Russia, and Europe. So hopefully you guys will go and watch that today if you have a chance to watch that video. And he said start at the 5-minute mark or 5:35-minute mark or whatever the case may be. So go ahead and watch that, guys and girls, and let's wrap it up with the cryptos here. I think we did our job. Let's recap here. The Lord said that there's another storm, big storm coming. It's going to be like an Andrew, like a Hurricane Andrew. So research Hurricane Andrew and see how powerful it was. Okay, because when he said another storm was coming like a Rita, we said okay, and I said it might be that Maria that's sitting down there at the right next to Lee, and it was Maria. So Hurricane Andrew, another storm coming like a Hurricane Andrew. I don't know what that storm's going to be called or what it is. I guess you guys can look up the next name, and if the next name is a boy name, then you'll know that's probably the storm. That could be it. I don't know. Okay. Also, delegations will be in Iraq. Kurdish delegation will be in Iraq tomorrow, Saturday. And also, Barzani just said today in his last speech before Monday's referendum voting that all the alternatives are no longer valid right now, and they're going forward with the referendums on the 25th to vote. Of course, any type of internationalism between now and Monday would change that completely. Also, we have Turkey saying that they're going to use force if they do try to vote on Monday. So we need to pay attention to that immediately because we don't want that to happen, right? That would be a bloodbath. And the Peshmerga forces have come out today and said that they will defend the land of Kurdistan if Turkey tries something militarily or any other country, okay? So that would be a bloodbath. We don't want to see that. And then, of course, Raiden ICO is going to be going. That's the Ethereum scaling solution. Going to be launched public trading tokens here soon. Okay. So let's get into here. And I did do a top 10 video. It's not out yet. As you can see here, it's not published yet. I did do my top 10 cryptocurrency video, current cryptocurrencies right now. Of course, the top 4 are in order, but then the last 6 are not in order. They're just the top 10. Okay, so that video is coming soon. Let me actually refresh this to see what, because this is the video I did on the main channel. Let me see what it's looking like right now. Okay, so 150. This is not real time views. It's probably over 500 views already and 20 likes already. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna publish this video here soon. And yeah, so look out for that on the main channel. Now let's go to the cryptos. I finished it off here. Okay, 3553 for Bitcoin, Ethereum at 256. Let's see here. Dash at 336. Litecoin at 45. Everything is down today, guys and girls. Neo at 17. Let me also go at $8. Looking to buy some at 7 if I can get some 7. Anything under $10 is a steal for me. So go. Let's see here. Qtum at 7. Stratus at 379. Rcoin at 262. Might be a good time to look at Rcoin now for a 50% flip here soon. Golem at 23 cents. BitShares at 6 cents, continuing to drop. Rotasium at $80. Let's see here. Everything is just down. Gas is at up 59%. Digibyte at 0.012, continuing down here a little bit. Should be able to run up into its website that's launching October 1st. Should give it a double or 2 doubles maybe for launch of the website. Status here at 2 cents. Verge down 14%. Something's up 18%. I don't know what that is. Bytum. Let's see here. Rise coin down here. Vert coin down 20%. Cloak coin at $6. Okay. It's a good time to hodl. Good time to hodl Cloak coin, guys and girls. Good time to hodl some Cloak coin. Okay. And let me look at OK Cash. It's not in the top. So let's look at OK Cash. At 25, continues to drop. Wow. Okay, so OK Cash continues to drop. These coins are oversold, and they're continuing to drop. So all you can do is just wait it out. Wait the storm out, and then once the the storm's over and Bitcoin roars back up to 5,000 plus, these coins will double and triple. Okay, so that's the only thing you can do is where Bitcoin is going in the future, so where the prices of these coins will be in the future as well, right? And most of them, the ones that are actually functionable. So that's all you can do is just say that Bitcoin. I know that Bitcoin's supposed to be around 10,000 to 13,000 by March, and so if I just know that, then I know that these coins will probably 3 to 5 times themselves by that time. So just all you can do when these coins are oversold, you just continue to load and just wait for the turnaround. And that's it. All right. So eyes open, like, subscribe, and share. And I thank you guys for listening. And be safe out there. Watching Maria. Let's see if it turns up north and out to the Atlantic, or if it dips under the high pressure current that's coming in from the west. It could wait that out and then dip underneath it and then go into the go wherever it wants to go from there. I don't know. So we'll see how Maria plays out. If it strengthens, it's a category 3, I think, right now. But let's see what it does. I know we pray for the Dominican Republic and all the other areas that are affected. Of course, Puerto Rico, that was just destroyed by it. And we pray that God gives you guys strength and courage to continue on. Okay, so that's it. Eyes open. God bless. Have a great weekend. And talk to you guys whenever I do again, because a lot of times I don't do a video on Saturday on this channel. I do videos on starting back up on Sunday. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. God bless.